Okay, welcome back everyone. Christine here on Serious Gaming with more Phoenix Point. I am going to strip some of my soldiers, the ones in the West Asian base. Going to strip them of some equipment. Actually, pretty much all of the equipment, really, because I just want to... Well, all the equipment except their weapons. Though not even really that. So I'll leave any pieces of kit that they have there. Okay, gonna go with that. And the reason behind it is I do have some soldiers here. I want to see what I can... Okay. So he's proficient in handguns, but you can equip other stuff as well. So what am I gonna leave behind? Well, we have a handgun magazine. I'll leave that behind. Medkit, that will be fine. So he's not proficient in using an assault rifle. I don't quite know exactly how much that's going to help. So we have lore, quite a lot of things, right? Devastated, okay. Increasing authoritarian by the intervention of the Phoenix Project. So Pandorans, weapons, equipment. It doesn't tell me anything about proficiency and how that works. Character attributes, no. Experience and skill points, no. I mean, I imagine there's something useful there to understand, but anyway. So we got unfriendly, allied, puts you immediately at war. The faction shares all completed research projects with the Phoenix Project. Okay, that's good. No special effect. Relations cannot improve from this point. So you have war attitudes over there. What the hell does proficiency really mean? I get the point, right? It's trying to make it clear that yes, you have to... Hold on a second. So that's 30 damage, the Ares AR1. And what's the difference really? Don't know. Anyway, just gonna give it a shot like this and see what happens. So deploy. They're fully, my guys are, hold on. So my guys here that I'm gonna take with me are going to have everything that they need. And look, if that doesn't pan out quite as well as I would like it to, I can always change it after. But I do want to try using an assault rifle on this guy and see what happens. Because honestly, the character then is just, if I can't use an assault rifle or, you know, sniper or anything like that, if I'm stuck basically with pistols, that character is pretty shit, honestly. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd understand if the logic is about, oh yeah, he's better with X, Y, Z, right? But if he can't really use it in any capacity, then yeah, it's just waste of a character. And the reason is, although this game is certainly in many more ways, right? This character in many more ways is this game in many more ways is more close quarters, I guess, than you could say XCOM.
I'm here.
It still is important to be able to hit enemies from a ranged situation, just because of the design overall of game. It's not even a case of close quarters. Like, you don't want to, you know, use melee attacks unless you're certain that your guy's not gonna end up fucking dead. Like, that was one of the things about the Blade Masters, right? The katana wielding fanboys, in which we had access to in XCOM 2, that they could, like, they were actually pretty good in more situations. Oof, that's actually fucking, yeah, that's bad. Well, at least he used the grenade not against me, right? So let's start.
Confirming target.
Alright, Lysa. I'm not particularly comfortable.
On the mark.
In, okay, let's use the run and gun. I'm not completely... Well, that's actually pretty fucking bad.
Ready to fly.
Can't we do anything about this? Alright, Tiny is going to take a trip over here. Use all his well points. To do that. Now my other guys should be able to finish them off.
Taking aim.
Thomas? What? What?
On it.
And okay.
That could have gone better.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we got the transgender character, clearly. This is what this game needed, didn't it?
Identifying target.
Or maybe it's just a bug, really. But then again, given the political leanings that I've already seen on display from this fucking video game, I'm not gonna believe that. It's just a happy coincidence, let's put it like that. Because I don't believe in that crap. Political agendas in video games. Now look, there's always been political agendas in medias or I guess the thing is, there's nothing wrong with video games or media in general having political representation of, you know, things obviously based on real events. The issue is when the developers of a game, and we're seeing this quite a few, especially with these like Kickstarter games, and honestly, like the mainstream gaming, like the mainstream video game developers have realized, yeah, stay the fuck away from this shit, right? It's like, stay the fuck away, and because otherwise your game will get burned. Now these smaller market developers, like, they seem to be embracing it, and I think the reason is that they think that they can generate some kind of, I don't know, profit from it. We have the famous example with BattleTech, we have other examples we can think of, and it's just like, let's, it's like the gaming industry as a whole, don't get me wrong on this, the gaming industry as a whole has basically looked at the social justice bullshit that exists and moved in the direction, it's like, yeah, we're done with that, fuck off. The problem, like, as a whole, middle market, small developers and all that, but then you have basically Kickstarter games or yeah, games supported by okay, what do we have here? You know what? I'm gonna try and take that shot. As expected, pro efficiency or not, the fucking assault rifle is a fucking better decision than the bloody... Such a misleading situation. I don't believe... You know, that tree is just a problem over there. I am not taking that fucking shot. I'm not that suicidal, thank you very much.
What was that?
I'm weary of making that... Oh, he actually killed it! Wow! Okay, he actually fucking did his job. Impressive.
Here we go.
Now, I'm not really happy about my positioning over here. I'll have to try and fix this. But eliminating that crab guy would certainly help with that. Oh dear, this is a problem. Yeah, food is destroyed. Well, could be worse. Please stop. Please stop. Fuck you. Well, there are other issues to obviously deal with besides the... How much? That should be enough. Let me move over here.
Attempting to acquire target.
Now, I don't necessarily want her to deal with anything there. That's gone.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm not confident, quite fully confident over there. Well, let's... I'm just gonna say this. This is a really, really bad idea. Like, genuinely fucking horrible idea.
That's a kill.
Yeah, I knew that would happen. That's why I saved. My temptation, like, I just want to see, would it explode? Like, I'm seeing the barrel there. I know my soldiers are really fucking terrible shots. I wanted to see, though, how they'd work. Now, I don't know how to feel about it, though, with regards to the shooting chances, right? So, in XCOM, and in other games, right? I can think of, the Phantom Project anyway. In other games like this, right? You get the clear-cut chance and you understand, okay, this is how the likely scenario, this is the likely chance that my soldier is gonna have to make a shot like that, right? I'm gonna try moving my sniper over here. Not too bad. Really not too bad at all. Let me save here again. Please tell me that it will hit.
Hostile down.
Oh my, fuck. Yeah, hostile down. Congrats, big boy. You just blew up half your team with that. I mean, in XCOM, you at least like, yeah, this will blow up your team if you do it. You don't want to do it, like, right? It gives you a warning before shooting. It's like, yeah, this is gonna cause it. Yeah, and I feel that there's a different kind of RNG here. Like when my guy with the hell cannon blew up his fucking team, that was clearly an example of it. Alright, gonna move him by the explosive barrel. That does it.
Eliminated.
Alright, Tiny. We still have one enemy here, don't we?
Let's go.
Yep, we do.
Moving out. Gotcha. Ready to fight. Need to try again. All set.
5 by 5. Advancing. On it.
Okay, now I understand you have full soldier customization, so if you don't like, you know, the soldiers generated to you before you buy the game, you can always change that up if you so desire, right? It is, however, a bit, you know, frustrating, I guess you could say, with all that. Or maybe it's just the RNG, you know, the clear cut RNG of the game designed in such a way, right? So we got an Acolyte leg armor, War Dog body armor, so we got Jericho, new Jericho assault body armor, Redeemer. So we got some supplies, all that kind of good stuff. Right, well, with that in mind, let's head over to the base. Hold on.
Scan complete.
All right, so we got shotguns. Really should check a research list. So we got new Jericho soon enough. And the Pandora mist is spreading. Fort Aurelius. Let's start this mission. This might actually require several attempts because these guys are actually pretty fucking tough, all things considered. So let's get going. And actually the problem is of a different nature than one might believe. The problem is new Jera. Well, this is the first time we're gonna deal with actual faction soldiers, so they're not gonna be quite the same thing as the Pandorans. The Pandorans are a bit actually easy right now compared to the faction soldiers, so humanity is one tough son of a bitch in this game. And I think that the focus is, yes, you will be dealing with the Mist and the Pandoran virus, but I think the factional aspect about this game, I mean, these guys are all survivors at the end of the day, and that's a fairly important point to be made here. Now, so we have this mission. We have a courtyard here. I want to be careful here dealing with all of this, because this is not going to be an easy cakewalk. Where? Nah. Okay.
Let's roll.
Relocating.
So we get 2 soldiers. Free.
Action.
4. Now comes the issue. Let me just take a look at the info. Doesn't tell me. He's actually just a level 1. Okay, so it's not gonna be really the problem here. Just take this out.
Fire!
Yeah, that's a load of bullshit fucking game. So it's a level 1 soldier, but it's bullshit. My ass, it's a level 1. Now this is a perfect example of why you should not believe anything this fucking game tells you to. Okay, that's a good way of getting killed. Alright, gonna save Q. Where is it? There we go. Please don't, please don't.
Eat lead!
I'm here.
Out of my property.
5 by 5.
I want a medal for this. Sure. This place stinks.
I'm here.
Not now, please.
Right, so that's gonna be a problem. Well, he's only gonna take 1 shot, thankfully. So we have then the one here, and then another one. Oh crap, that's bad actually. Grenade time, I guess. Yeah, really grenade.
Oh,
What's needed?
Here goes. Here we go.
like that? Suck it! This better work.
Crunch time.
You're gonna get it now.
I'm here.
What was that? Must focus. Out of my property!
What in the world are these guys really? Those reactions are pretty fucking insane. Pretty mental.
What's our move?
Well, that's not too bad. Actually.
Keep it together, operative. 5 by 5.
You're gonna get it now. You like that?
Yeah, it is a frustrating piece of work. Their bloody reaction shots are just on a whole different level. I mean, yeah, I get it. My guys also have reaction shots. My guys also have ammo to consider. It seems that the enemy doesn't care about that, right? I mean, they just keep... I mean, I get it. It's one chunk of ammunition, but... it's... So they're very tough enemies to deal with. Like, their armor is very high, their HP is very high. And this is the first mission, just keep in mind that particular aspect regards to respect to these guys. So there's... is there any way to... No, so last time I... No.
I'm ready.
Can't shoot.
Overwatching.
Comms online.
Yes?
I'm going. Overwatching.
Here we go. Focus.
Focus. Oh!
Opening fire.
Ah!
Standing by.
5 by 5.
Confirming time.
You're gonna get it now.
They're tough. No ways around that. Gonna bring my big boy.
Succeed or die. They could be anywhere.
Hmm.
What are we doing?
Well, I'm going to try and I'll get some healing done there. Yep.
Dashing ahead.
I see them coming.
One more dealt with.
Well, that was certainly an explosive entry. He just shows up around the corner. Damn dead.
Let's get moving.
I got one still running, trying to get away, I guess. Since he has no weapons. He's low HP. Okay, he's probably dead. Yeah, he's likely dead anyway.
Identifying target.
But are you kidding me?
And that's how you do it.
Ready to fire.
Done.
I'm here.
Enemy kill.
Well, the hell cannon is actually bloody useful against something? What the fuck is this? Impressive. Alright.
5 by 5.
I'm on the move.
Moving out.
Okay.
Overwatching.
Switching.
Got you covered.
Good old Tiny killed them all, basically. Well, that could have gone far worse, but hey.
I had always assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience. That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human. Our will. I fear neither the utopians at Sanhedrin nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
Construction complete. Research complete.
New Jericho is a militaristic organization founded by Tobias West, the enigmatic billionaire founder of Vanadium Incorporated. Ideologically committed to West's values of reason and meritocracy, New Jericho valorizes human will as the foundation of freedom, and sees the Pandorans as a threat to the very core of human identity. West is said to have developed a long-term military strategy that will succeed where previous campaigns have failed. Some accuse him of having built a cult of personality around himself.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies, New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
And there lies their flaw. I'll give it a go, you know, see how it will be handled. I think it's gonna be reasonable enough. That's my personal belief. I need the resources regardless, though. So, and then once that's sorted out, what I'll do is, well, once that's sorted out and I've rested sufficiently, I'll go do the Disciples of Anu mission. Okay. Okay, deploy. I'll simply level up my guys. I want to level them up in this particular mission. I'll take my best soldiers, or most of the best soldiers anyway, with me for the next one, though. For the Disciples of Anu mission, I don't expect it will be a cakewalk.
I'll keep my eyes open.
There's quite a few resources. Unfortunately, they're under direct threat from the very beginning. I don't know how likely they are to survive. Especially if these guys are gonna start taking meaty chunks out of them right from the very get-go. But thankfully they're spreading it around, so the damage is not going to be continuous. I don't really care so much about the food. The main thing about the food is really useful for recruits, right? Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I gotta wonder. Would be nice to... It's not great. Let's leave it there. It's genuinely a mess right from the get-go here.
Yes.
I'll say save and try... I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's a good idea to do it.
Time
But
for
what
the
the
push.
hell. Yeah, there we go. Whew, that's a lot. Well, actually... Yeah, that's not really the most important thing. The most important thing is, it would have been better to get several of them. Oh, are you kidding me? What the fuck?
No time to lose. Ready to engage. Target
That's
down.
the most important thing, right there.
Advancing. Hostile down.
Huh? What? Did you just... Okay, I'm not gonna complain too much, but... What? And all the pain and suffering I've been dealing with for some fucking... Fuck you. It's like, what? It's like, is this really a medium threat fucking level?
All I need is a clear shot.
Alright, Lysa, your last ditch effort, really. Over there.
5 by 5.
All set. On the move. Holding position.
Holding position.
Zooming in.
I'm shocked.
Hostile
I mean, it's the
neutralized.
carapace, really. It really is the carapace. Or really the lack thereof. So that one moved. Oh shit. That was close, too close. But manageable. Alright, Lysa needs to get the fuck out of there, really. Okay, I think... Yeah. Let me try and figure this out in the best possible way that I can. Hold on.
All set. What's our move?
Good question about the move.
Online.
Really?
All set.
I'm
It's
here.
not gonna be, What the... What the... You...
I can
Bloody-
do it. I just need the right
Okay,
angle.
that's gonna do it, but,
Taking aim.
I kinda expected that would happen. Not really completely surprised by it.
I've got to focus. Threat eliminated.
Couldn't hit the enemy.
Pushing on. Moving out. Ready? Overwatching.
Okay, more resources destroyed. That's a shame.
Hostile down.
Okay,
I'm here. Holding position. 5 by 5.
All set. I'm going. On it. Need to try again. 5 by 5.
All set. Do we have a plan? Five by 5.
Covering.
there's perhaps too many. Yep. There's perhaps too many enemies here for me to properly deal with. But quite a few of them are melee.
We got him.
Okay, let's move.
Have to focus. Oh no, not again. On the move. Ready to fire. Now get him next time.
Be right there.
Got you covered.
Maybe they'll panic, who knows? Oh, this one did. Alright, so this one moved over here, so I can take a sniper shot. That's nasty.
Taking aim. Take that. All set.
Ready for action. Repositioning.
Ready. I've got a visual. Taking aim.
Moving out. Target missed. Okay, let's move.
Identifying target. Holding position.
Let's just get this over with. Why can't I hit anything? Switching ammo. Kill confirmed.
Alright, I did want to... Alright, good job, Lysa. Alright, he is panicked, so I'll use the sniper to finish him off. Damn it. Could have done better in dealing with this guy. There's still basically 2 enemies. Am I surprised? No. Am I infuriated? Oh yes. Oh fucking yes. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Finally, something positive.
Only some fucking kills over there. Done. Okay, I'm going to go pick up my guys from the base, but there's some things I obviously want to change. Well, the good part is I did at least gain 200 resources, and that's... Okay, ammo. An assault rifle, not bad at all, actually, because that means I'll give this guy 1 assault rifle. Yep, that will do quite nicely. So he is hostile towards Sinedron. They hate each other. Quite like everyone seems to dislike New Jericho. That seems to be the case right here. Okay, now I'm going to come hell or high water. I'm going to start construction. I really should have done this earlier, but we're gonna build a new vehicle. Right.
The new Jericho haven is under attack.
Well,
My sources tell me New Jericho has developed a new type of APC. I hope they intend to use it to fight the Pandorans, not their fellow human beings.
alright.
But the real question is, how can you win a war if you don't understand the battlefield? All the vehicles in the world won't help you if you cling to the delusions of the old world. I should know. I remember the wars of the old world better than anyone.
Humanity needs all the tech it can get.
Well, fair enough, actually, but we do have to be careful.
Right, well, I'm going to help New Jericho. Cosine here, and then I'll deal with this particular mission. Cosine here signing out. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more.